I'm hungry.
We need
when
to
we
try
stop.
something else.
Ooh, that was close. Wow, that was like 3 people checking it. Only 1 person passed it.
We'll
not
do it the
hold
hard
Way.
way.
Bandit Brawlers, this was the other guys I was talking about. So we're going to have random wolves or wargs on the map, and we'll also have random bandits on the map scouring the area trying to be thieving pricks. So, again, we got multiple dudes to fight here. Eliza, you know what you want to do. Get them doggos up in here. Alright, Dora's turn. Since you're not ever tired, you have the ability to run on up on dudes. Tristan.
You forced my hand.
Surprise round is helpful, but
Primitives.
oh, I forgot I had them on bombs. Damn it.
Will they ever learn?
Oh well. Miri's turn.
Let it go down!
She can't charge because she's fatigued. So that's a thing, but it's all good. Now we're back on the full combat round. So now we get sneak attack damage, so it's actually 5-foot stutter step closer. Why? Because A, I want to be able to kill it and then switch targets if at all possible. Like that. She still missed, but you know, it's better to swing than miss. But never swing at all, or something, I don't know. So we're coming over here, kiddo.
We shall overcome.
Pokey pokey on that guy. Goggles are helping out. Oh yeah. Ooh, that was a double crit. That was freaking easy. Dora's turn.
You should have run!
That's right, you should have run.
Strike!
Alright. Tristan. 5-foot stutter step. He has
try
enough
to
to
make
swing at
this
least
swing.
twice, maybe 3 times. Yeah, he has haste still on him. It's gonna wear off here before too long, though. Juby. Let's do this right this time. You move your ass over here. And let's do fire bombs. We never do fire anymore.
Fine use of my talents.
Boom, sure do. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Amiri. You might as well come over here and help me attack. Get some attack bonus for being next to me. No flanking. Proto. 5-foot stutter step. Sneak attack this fool and start working your way down the list. There you go. Nice. Almost was able to take that fool out straight away.
Attack.
Greater work though. Well, that's probably why. Boom. Eat the rabbit, eat the rabbit, eat them all, do it now. Alright, gonna go attack this guy.
Hold back!
Yeah, I am.
This will hurt!
And that's gonna hurt. Oh no, my doggos are falling down on the job. Tristan, come over here. Shoot this
So
fool
it's
up.
come to this.
Ow. No joy. Okay. Dude, we lost. We don't need bombs anymore, I think. We can just straight up shoot him.
Clever ploy.
Pal. Oh, that's
Like
pretty.
it.
Oh, you managed to hit the other dude. You lost, you big mean bastard. Amiri, have some fun. Yeah, you did.
Gorum!
Yeah, look at her, Gorham. She's awesome. Okay, again, we were going to pick up the treasures later, but I'll take the foods.
I'm off.
Anything else that was over here, though? Possibly. Again, if you follow the river path, you're pretty good. But again, don't get too close to the river because you'll see to the other side, and you may initiate combat with turn-based combat on. So that's the
I
thing.
do what I must.
So there's multiple ways to cross the river, so don't feel bad. There's like here, might be one here, but I know for sure there's one up this way. So I'm just going to keep going, follow the edge of the map. There doesn't seem to be a reason not to. Quick save it.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
I know you're tired, kid. Gotta keep our hands over our pause button, though. Almost killed with a single devastating blow. Again, just giving you proof that bad shit's about to happen.
I'm there. I wish there was another way.
Walked in on all kinds of cyclops without even realizing it. It's okay. Oh, and this is one of the like 2 or 3 buildings in the area. Or ruins, I should say. I think there's a patch here, there's a patch here, and then there's that big-ass bastard here. That's where the sister's going to be at. So follow the edge down here, and you'll run into where the sister's at. I cleared the whole map before dealing with her, though, so that I don't have to worry about running out later. Now remember, these are undead, and as such, they're not going to be guys that we can damage with, say, cold spells, like this one here. But I can line it up, get maybe a couple of them with some acid. Well, honestly, if I was smart, I would have stepped right in here and hit them that way. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to step away from this. Let the doggos go in. Liza can just have some fun. Straight up just damage these fools. Come over here, kill. Remember, they hate fire. As such, they should take more damage. You'll see vulnerable to fire, vulnerability. That'll give her the chance to damage them a little more than she'll normally be able to. Doggos will go in, they'll slaughter them, but it'll cluster them together is my point. If I get better positioning, I can get a drop on 3 or 4 of these bastards with a nice acid spell like that, and that could be awesome. Or I could just kill them outright and not have to use the spell, so we got kind of potato. Good work, Juby. Why don't you just unload on this priest over here? Looks like he's going to be a douche. Very nicely done, sir. Step away. Yeah, he hit us with a bless, or a prayer, which is a penalty to our swings and our saves and all kinds of other crap for like a minute or so. Not the worst thing that could have happened. Tristan, for instance, can come over here, and he can AoE the shit out of these dudes. With this. Just enough to damage them, but damage all 4 of them that was in the range. Managed to kill one, no less. He's sadly dangerously close to that one, though. That worries me. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Emiri over here to finish this doofus off. Like so. And then we'll just work our way around the circle. See, they're doing cleave work on our dogs, as you can see. Now, I have 3 of them reasonably in a row. If I come over here, can I beam you bastards now? I think I can. Oh, that was sexy. You come over here. You're about dead, so we're just going to firebomb your ass. Kaboom. Oh, come on now. Wow, that guy's tough. Doggos to do the tiniest bit of damage to him. And there it is. Get him. Proto. Straight up to shoot that fool. Sneak attack. Sneak attack done. And again, didn't cost us much. I have actually, for those of you that are curious about stuff like this, I am going to take the magic great axe. I'm going to take the magic breastplate. Probably just to look at it to drop it. For those of you that are wondering, I have beaten this one on solo. This entire map on solo with one of my couple other tunes. Actually, I've done this with a straight up wizard. As trippy as that sounds, she was awesome though. It was a scroll savant, buffed to the nines, and just ran through and just like herded stuff together. Made them, and this was before I was using the mods, so no turn-based combat. She would herd them into a pile, so they were all chasing her down the same path, and she'd just like blast them with lightning or throw a fireball spell and catch like 5 or 6 dudes at a time. She had so many spells it was ridiculous, and she was going through with like the kind of gear like I had. So again, intelligence gear, so her intelligence was through the roof. She had a high dexterity, and that's about all she had going for her. But she had the best gear because she was the only one on the team. So I always made sure that she had the best stuff. She was buff up, she'd go out, just blast, 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 and I would clear the whole map. It was like a matter of pride. I could beat this map and several other maps like this. Like the Bloom, she beat the Bloom. Remember all those spiders before the Bloom? And the creepy crawlies and the slugs and everything else? I could beat that with all her spells and still have spells left over. It was a matter of pride to try to clear a map with just a day's worth of rest. Go in with what she had equipped. You know, we had to make sure I picked the right spells. Go in and just buff up and clear house. And if I finished with like if my last fireball spell and everything was dead and the map was clear, I considered it a job well done. So it was a very fun thing to do. Breastplate +1. I'm just gonna drop that. But again, it was like I said, it's a matter of pride. I've seen other people do it. I did it with her, and she was definitely my weakest character, by the way, for those of you that were wondering. And despite being the weakest, she was straight up the best. And I did it with a couple different Magi builds, Elder Scions to be precise. And they were awesome. And they did the same thing where they was just straight up destroying stuff. So now I'm hovering past the river, as you can see. And I know that there's stuff by the river as well as bad guys by the river. So we have to be,
I was
for instance, careful that we're checking everything. We don't want to miss treasure if we can help it. Nice little, what's this say? An old boat with a large breach is rotting on the shore. I don't know what that even matters. They throw such random stuff at you. Here's some banditos. Dora. Again, you can charge effectively. These guys have bows, so you might as well do so. Get up into their face. And there's more around the corner, as you saw. Here. And here. Oh, that's a bandit transmuter. He's about ready to pop off a slow spell. You see him already preparing it. So I'm going to have you move up to here, hon. And that's all you're going to be able to get done. Puppers, come on up here. Give me help here. I don't care if we all got slowed. It sucks. It's just what it is. But I'd rather it be half the team than the whole damn team is my point. Jubilos with his crossbow, he's able to hit these guys, as you can see. I think this one is actually being flanked by him and me. So that means I could probably sneak attack this fool.
Will they ever learn?
Yep. Only get one shot off though, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, it's the surprise round. Derp. Tristan doesn't have sneak attack, but he'll have fun wounding things, so why not? Let him take a shot. Miri, on the other hand, she's going to go wide. And the reason for that is I think there's more bad guys over here. Nope, dead bad guys. I was hoping to like bring them over to the fight. Looks like I made my check, but I don't think the wolves did. 5-foot stutter step this way, kiddo. Can you sneak attack
Out
anybody?
of my way!
Yeah, you can. Now it's Dora's turn, and again, I may be close enough to hit this fool, but if I'm not, or if I'm unsure, 5-foot stutter step. See that? See the little white circle? Again, geez, that if I have to take the tiny step, I still get my full attack bonus, where I'm swinging 3 times, right? So, that's the goal there. Eliza's turn. She can get all up into this mess. Have some fun as well.
Strike as one.
Is he casting another spell? It's hard to tell. Looks like he's getting ready to cast haste, little bastard. Yeah, there's a slow ass puppers. Looks like I didn't get all of them. Jubilos, come your happy ass over here. And I want you to bomb this
Fine
fool.
use of my talents.
That's one. Two. You're done. That keeps him from doing his stupid ass trick of
You forced my hand.
buffing himself pace. Oh damn, that slow spell was bigger than I thought it was. Okay, well, nothing over there. I was kind of expecting there to be giants over there.
My masterpiece.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Fight's over. Taking again the stuff that we know is worth money. Or that we definitely just want to have.
I'm off.
The slow spell will wear off before too long, so I'm not worried about that. And that was, of course, where we started our fights earlier. Back on the camp. Let's cut back through this mess. Got something here. What's this say? Ancient stone is crumbling and covered with moss. Oop, we got stuff on the giant. Yep, magic. It's okay, we'll get it later. It took many blows to drop this enormous undead beast. Ah, there's some bandits. Okay, I knew there were some more bad guys around here somewhere.
Dawnflower, guide my hand.
Oh, there went one of our dogs. Just straight up ninja his ass. Oh, and there's the other zombies that I was expecting in this general area. Eliza. Come over this way. We'll fire for both of the jackasses. I like it now. Puppers. Give them what's what. Yeah. Good doggo. Jubilost. I don't need bombs. But a 5-foot stutter step might be enough to get you to ninja this bastard here. Big tack. Ooh. Got his attention. Tristan, you come over here. Shoot
I'll
that
try
other
to
bandit
make
go.
this swift.
Nice. The great thing about this fight is when they're dealing with other bad guys, we can just decide who to help, and then of course the other guys are going to turn on us, but so what? By then they've been weakened. Alright, looks like I'm not going to get the chance to do what I want to here. So, okay. Well, I can do cold. Remember, it doesn't do shit to the undead, but it does hurt the humans. So, oh my god, did that actually hurt a... What? Since when is that a thing? I've always knew them to be immune or highly resistant anyway to cold. Maybe it's just the skeletons. Oh, my bad, my bad. I hate giving you guys bad information. Let's get a 5-foot stutter step. Come this way, kiddo. Of course not. But you might be able to hit him still.
Run them through.
Oh, there's another guy over here. I didn't even see him. Doggos must have knocked him down. Amiri. Over here, kiddo. We got Bandito and Bandito, so just stay there. Let the dogs take the brunt of that mess. We'll get their attention, though. Hey, fellas. See my firebomb? Isn't it pretty? And again, she's good enough that she can tank, so I don't mind pulling her up front. Plus, she'll help with the flanking and the bonuses for the pets. Juby. I'm going to have you straight up move. And we're going to shut all this crap off, and I'm going to have you just throw a single bomb. See if we can knock this ass on his ass. Or kill him. Kill him works too. Good job. Good job. Good talk. Alright, do that thing. Tristan, you want to shoot this guy in the back? Like a good priest should. Good job, buddy. Alright, what did we get from all that stuff? Oh, hail to the yeah. I'll take daggers because they're light. Take the rings. Taking all that stuff. Loving when we have bandits. Bandits always have the best loots. The Cyclopes are basically going to be more the same. They're always going to cast like Masterwork, maybe Magic if you're lucky. And then from there you're going to be like, oh, he had magic? Oh, it's just hide. Why he had... Oh, that was the bandit. I was like, why the hell does he have food? He's undead.
Follow if
Oh,
you
we
dare.
got a body. The other way. Click it. There we go. Taking that. He must have got killed by one of the damn Cyclopes, I'm guessing. Or where are we? Let's cut straight up that way. Until we run into the next thing. I like that. What's this say? Barely legible letters are carved in the stone. We got an amulet of natural armor plus 2. Something. Working in the right direction at least. Body. Oh, hell yeah. Fallen warrior sheath. Now we're talking. Remember, that's a story waiting to happen.
I'm there.
Come on, guys. Going this way.
I shall
Hear
end
you
this
cry.
suffering.
Alright, we got some banditos who like to sing a song. So they have a bard, clearly. Alright, what are we looking at here? Bandit, bard, bandit, bandit. Eliza can't run fast enough to get over there. But I'd rather have her closer. To put some pressure on these guys. Doggos can get up in their face, thank God. And Tristan, on the other hand, he can have some fun. Let's do a 5-foot stutter step. Tristan, who can you shoot?
Repent. Saren Ray,
Hey,
be
we'll
generous
take
to
that
them,
critical hit,
for
13.
I am not.
Good job, Tristan. Dora, you can charge. Who do you charge, though? The bard? I think the bard, yeah. Take damage, fool. Amiri has no charge. But she may be able to get up and on this mess here so that next round she can get a solid swing in.
Down.
Proto, 5-foot stutter step, hon. She has her Skeletors we've been holding in reserve. Maybe this is the time to actually bring these little fools out. Just because it'll put more of our team on the battlefield. Start swarming some of these fools. Juby, you definitely need to move. So 5-foot stutter step towards this fool. Can you hit him?
Primitives.
Got him to sneak attack. Bard, though, he's a little tough nugget. It's all good. Eliza, 5-foot stutter step, and poke
We
this guy in the
shall
face.
overcome.
1, 2, 3. Very nice. And Jimmy has to scare that guy. Doggo. Yeah. Get him, doggos. Oh, he's dead. Alright, Tristan, just step all the way up and into this mess.
You
Shoot that fool
forced my
dead.
hand.
Sadly, nothing, huh? Door's turn. Swing.
Don't hold back.
Oh, yeah.
This will hurt.
Get up on that guy for some flanking. Amiri. You can get up on this fool. The chastity. I wonder what that is. Let's find out. She is a fighter, neutral evil. That's it. Why is that a chastener? Does that mean something? Yeah. Anyway. Seems lame. 5-foot stutter step towards this fool. Can you shoot him? Yeah, you can. Sneak attack, sneak attack. Gotta love that. Get him, Thor. That little ninja bastard over there. G-Duelaz, you want to shoot
Will
this fool
they
dead?
ever learn?
There's 1, 2, 3. Oh god, this dude don't want to die. Yeah, totally go after that skeleton. The skeleton is really your nemesis right now. Dumbass. Sucker. This dude doesn't want to die. Well, I wonder if he's a half-orc. Hadn't thought of that. You a half-orc, you fool? You don't look big. But that don't mean anything. Oh, he's human. Tristan, kill him.
I'll try to make this swift.
Okay, Dora, kill him. There we go. I'd say, what the hey, man? Alright, taking the daggers, taking the rings, taking the money, taking the scrolls. We'll leave the chain shirt. It's just probably a +1 is my bet. Again, we'll get it at the end. I'm not worried about it. We'll take all that, though. I don't usually leave treasure in chests unless I know it's just, like, scrap stuff. You're like, oh, it's a sword. It's not magic at all. Yay, I guess. I don't know. What else we got? I feel like we're missing something. Right here in the center. Oh, here it is. Greater Cyclopes. 2 Cyclopes are having a heated dispute in their rough language. They stomp their feet, pound their chests, sputter, and pay absolutely no attention to anything else around them, yourself included. Knowledge World 30. Try to decipher their speech. And I got a 28, so all I need is a 2 or better on a 20-sided die. Go knowledge. 720 XP for that shit, guys. That was for the team. Now imagine how big that would have been if I had shut XP share off, and that would have went just to me. I would have had a solid upgrade there. It's like 6 times that number, I think, is how that works. You managed to make out some of the Cyclops speech. Mine, not yours. The Cyclops is yelling and shaking his fist. I saw it first. Go away. You go away. I'm not giving it up. Move closer. The Cyclops turns to you, furrowing their bushy brows. Ah, hell. Hey, you, insect. What are you doing? Get out of here before we stomp on you. Perception check passed. Inspect the stone. You didn't notice it at first, but there seems to be a pile of cyclopean bones at the foot of the obelisk. They've been gnawed on, and it doesn't seem like it was that long ago. This was the markings of a magical trap. Knowledge Arcana check passed. Try to puzzle out the Cyclops' behavior. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about the stone itself, but the Cyclops believe it to be a great treasure. It seems reminiscent of an enchantment spell. The ancient builders of this necropolis must have used the obelisk to create an inconspicuous but deadly trap. Any Cyclops who got close enough would stay here entranced by the obelisk until they fell dead of exhaustion or starvation. Fortunately for you, spells like this typically can't target all sentient creatures, but rather need to be keyed to target a specific kind of creature, for instance, Cyclops. Use detect magic. The stone raised a powerful enchantment, or yeah, you're right. What are you arguing about? What do you care, insect? I'm telling. Let everyone know what a dirtbag you are. I found this treasure. The Cyclops slams his palm against the obelisk. This eyesore wants to take it for himself. You found it? I found it. You weren't even here. What makes this treasure so valuable? The Cyclops scratched his head. You wouldn't understand. Right, you're not a Cyclops. What would you know of treasure? My sweet, precious treasure. The Cyclops generally pets the obelisk with his huge hand. Hey, pause off. The second Cyclops pushes the first away from the stone. Okay, so we have diplomacy check. Instead of fighting, you could share the treasure equally. Or we could do a diplomacy check. What's the point in arguing? Just settle this matter with an honest fight. Let's do the 30. Instead of fighting, you could share the treasure equally. Hey, this little one speaks true. Maybe we should share it. So we're on 20 XP again. Well, that could work, but how? I know, we'll drag it to camp where we both can admire it. Give me a hand here. The Cyclops grabs the outlet, tries to move it, grunting and panting. The stone doesn't budge, but they keep trying. Shut up and fight! I want to kill him now that I got XP. Alright, Eliza. You don't want any of this. So how about you summon more puppies right on their face? Yeah, get the puppers. Beam the shit out. Let's see if we can do something fun here, guys. Okay, so here's Proto. I'm going to 5-foot stutter step away from that shit. These guys got to reach from hell. But remember, she has these kick-ass meta magic rods that I've been investing in. So first things first. We know these things can actually take damage from cold. So I could be using snowball attack. Now watch this. I have a snowball meta magic rod, sort of a rhyme meta magic rod. Rhyme meta magic does the following. The frost of your cold spell clings to the target, impeding it for a short time. The rhyme spell causes creatures that take cold damage from your spell to become entangled for a number of rounds equal to the original level of the spell. So if it's a level 1 spell, it's 1 round. It's still helpful. This only works on spells with a cold descriptor. So she has this cold spell here, ready to rock and roll. I activate the meta magic rod, and then do this thing here, shoot him in the face with it. He has a sneak attack damage, and he should have the entangled effect on him. Let's see if it actually worked though, because I've never tried this stuff before. It should, in theory. The modders have been doing a really good job of making sure most of this stuff straight up works. Now, sadly, these Cyclops probably have the greater cleave ability, so they're just going to like slaughter one thing and kill everything in a big honking circle. But having said that, we got Juby over here, and his ability to bomb is surpassed by none. Get Juby, knock him on his ass. Get back, you son of a bitch. Take damage, you son of a bitch. Yes! Alright, Dora, we're going to come around and finish the one off that's on the ground.
Strike!
Oh, hell. It's the tiniest footstep away. Oh, he took a swing at me, though. Thank God he had a 20% chance to straight up miss. Gold butter spell. Okay. Tristan, you're coming over here. Give me a hand. I want you to see the entangle effect.
So it's come to this.
Miri.
Bring it! Tear them apart!
Oh! So there was that. Entangled, -2. See that? So again, like I said, I wanted you to see the effect of the meta magic that we just slapped on that fool. I can happily damage him some more. We still have stuff that's in his way though, so I'm just going to just beam him from this into a safe aid or a single target stuff like Bone Shaker. It's minor damage, but it's auto hit. Proto, now you have a chance to straight up do sneak attack. Unload on that. And get a little bit away from him again. I'm going crazy again. He kills off all these next pets. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Jubilos, we don't need bombs to show it and shoot him.
Fine use of my talents.
Sneak attack, and a miss. It's okay. Dora's turn. Let's start using some of our spells. We never do this stuff anymore.
Go.
Kaboom. Get him. Oh my good lord.
My gift to you!
Hey, that worked. We're taking that stuff. We're taking that stuff. Okay, is there anything else over here? It doesn't look like it. Where are we? Okay, we're at the edge still of the darkness, so we gotta be careful here. We don't walk into like another ambush or something. And follow the riverbank is almost always a good sign.
Dispatch those
Looks like we got
fools!
wargs over here dilly-dinking around with some banditos. Liza can come up here. Doggos are a stone's throw away. So I could either resummon. Matter of fact, I am going to resummon so they have a chance to just do something now. Boom. Right on. So that they can really start attacking. Keeping them all clustered together is what I'm doing. It gives me also a chance to set up some stuff like flanking for a bonus to my swing. Proto can start
Run
doing some
them
sneak attack
through.
damage. Juby, you're close enough. 5-foot stutter step. Shoot that fool.
Clever ploy.
1, 2. Missed. It's okay, bro. You're doing good work.
Go down!
If I ever find me a really, really nice crossbow, I'm again handing that to Dorraj probably next. So when he runs out of bombs, he has the ability to do something extremely valuable.
Repent!
Ooh, they're sneak attacking. Two-weapon wielding, no less. Alright, madam.
Attack!
Here we are on this alpha ward. Pokey pokey. Doggo. Get him, doggos. Dorraj, you know what to do. There we go. Ooh, swing and miss. Proto. 5-foot stutter step this way, so you got more things in
Hear
within
you
range.
cry!
Sneak attack 11 on these fools. Jubilos, I'm gonna have you move a big clip.
Ha!
Once you start
Primitive.
shooting that bandito, because he does sneak attack damage. The dog is scary, but is to me less scary than this fool.
Hey!
But since we're clearly tripping over him, I guess we'll just kill the dog. Tristan, you can shoot him.
You forced my hand.
Nah, apparently you can't. That's okay. Of all the things you could attack, that's the thing you should be attacking.
Strike as one.
Nice. Okay. She scared him with her bogeyman robes on. Dora's turn. She should be flat-footed. Boom.
Both be
And you can check that. Because remember, he has shattered defenses. Once they are scared, it is just infinitely easier for him to straight up just...
I'm there.
Hit the target because they have no dexterity or dodge bonuses. I'll say it didn't give me a chance to skin anything. I felt like we missed
I
something.
do what I must.
Again, we have stuff here in the middle. Apparently we missed a fight. But we got the tail end of it. Ooh, wait a minute, what does that say? Wolves have gnawed on the human corpses, but not the undead.
Follow
Dogs ain't
if
stupid.
you dare.
Alright, coming this way.
We will prevail.
One lone dude sitting there by himself and he's getting mugged by a bunch of doggies. Let's have Eliza come up here.
Do not hold back.
She needs to start stabbing stuff. Let her puppers come up. Do some engagement. Now, Proto again has the ability to sneak attacks and stuff. Ooh, he went fly. Oh, that's the one she terrified. She must have really put a number on him. Alright, we're coming over here.
You should have
Helping out
run.
with the ward. Nice damage. Tristan. Might as well just step all the way up here.
I'll try to make this swift.
Good job. Oh. Amiri.
Bring it.
Yeah, bring it. She's getting to be quite beastly when it comes to swinging that axe.
Learn while I live.
Nice. Good work, Jimmy. Alright, not that I care about the Cyclops
We
dying, but
shall
let's get up on these
overcome.
guys. Oh, sorry, we need to see that we hadn't finished that doofus off. Thought it was one of my dogs. My fault, my fault. Proto. 5-foot stutter step so you can be close enough to hit maybe this
Out of
Cyclops
my
next.
way.
Or one of the little wolf buddies. This one comes back into range. Whoa! He was pissed.
Strike.
My gift to you.
So it's
Christian,
come to
shoot.
this.
Amir's
Tear
turn.
them apart.
Oof. Juba lost turn. Come on all the way up here, Juby.
A fine use of my talents.
Nice damage, nice damage. Of all the things to hit, again, happy that you're attacking the dogs. Dogs aren't too happy about it themselves, though. They're gonna try to eat your friend.
Run them through.
Pow. Alpha dog.
Don't hold back.
And your end. There we go. Yeah. That's the name of that tune. Alright, we got a great axe that's magic, but again, I don't particularly care. For some reason, though, they're not giving us the do you want to skin anything option. That seems weird that that keeps popping up like that, so let's actually correct that mess. Skin it. Okay. Now, over here, again, the edge of the map, you'll actually start seeing stuff for the ruins. But there's, again, hidden stuff around, so always feel free to check stuff. And now we just found me an upgrade. See that? This is why we do what we do. Look at that weapon. This is Rage Claw, a +2 adamantine furious longsword. Now, sadly, I don't have any barbarian in me, and I'm never going to use the rage spell on me either. But it's a solid weapon upgrade. And while you're saying, well, Brother Mutant, you're giving up the keen longsword. That thing has a high crit range. Yeah, but remember, I'm a Magus. Even if it is a Sword Saint Magus, and I have the ability to straight up give it the keen quality. So all I have to do,
Weapons, spells, poisons.
I'll find it for you here.
Killing is so diverse these days. A
Keen.
shame one
Right there.
life is not enough
If I
to
do
master
that,
them all.
the Bane, Endure it, poof. Shut those off, and again, if you look at my sword now, it has a +2 weapon enhancement normally. It's adamantine still. It's keen now, so it has that same crit range I just had on my other weapon I just put away. I got my Bane temporary enhancement on there, and it's still +2 on it again. So I'm at a +4 with this swing, +6 technically because of the Bane. Everything is a Bane target to me. Remember, so it's a +2 of the swing because of that. So 2, 2, and 2. I got +6 to my swing, and 2d6 of extra damage. And it's adamantine, which again penetrates a lot of damage reduction. So a solid upgrade for me. Happy to have that on my list. I didn't even know that that was there. That was pretty good news for me. I knew it existed. I just didn't know where it existed on in the game. But that's pretty baller.
I just can't.
Child play.
Okay.
I'm there.
And I grabbed a bunch of stuff I didn't want to grab. Let's just actually lighten load again. We got all this stuff that's just, again, fodder. Hell, I got way too many of these. You know, everyone's tired, so I don't really want to be touting around, you know, like any and everything under the sun. Again, we'll grab it as we're leaving, but the magic stuff, I guess I'll just keep. But all this mundane stuff, even if it is a masterwork, we'll pick it up when we're done. It'll be a lot. And again, this is going to be another reason we're going to have gobs of money from this area. It's not going to be, you know, hundreds of thousands, like I keep thinking that it's going to be, but it's going to be another 20, 30,000 by everything said and done if I were to sell the stuff that I don't want. It'll probably be a little less, but we'll still make up a good clip for how much we're actually selling. These steps are too large for human feet.
If you dare.
Just a quick check around here, make sure we're not forgetting something. Oh yeah, we got this side over here. Hey!
Tested my
as
abilities.
So here's Dorraj's chance to get up in on this. I keep forgetting he has this spell. It looks like it's shaded in like it's dark. I keep forgetting that it's a 3. But I can literally hit this bastard with like an acid for some solid damage. And then just come over here to get their attention. Eliza can come over here and just straight up tank this fool.
Do not hold back.
Go ahead and
These magics should be used in other
she can't with
ways.
that. Oh, here you go. Boom, suck it, loser. Pupper coming to do some damage. Whiffing on both of them, but Jubilost on the other hand.
A clever
Jesus.
ploy.
Stop, bro. Just gonna crush this fool. Good job, Jubilost. And we got more in the area somewhere. I don't see it, but they're here. Proto, come over here. Betting it's over that way. Here it is. Alright, Miri. Again, AI bugginess. Get over here.
They go down!
If for no other reason than to flank with it. Well, yeah, even more than that, huh? Alright, electrician. A whole person won't work on these guys, right? Because they're not people. But your little pillar of fire might. Here we go. Taking it. Dorraj's turn. Charge this fool, will you?
This spell works differently. This will hurt!
Liza.
We shall overcome.
Oh, someone's pissy.
Primitives.
There we go. Proto. Back here.
Over there.
Yeah, probably. Miri. Oh no. On the back end. It's okay. Eliza's actually over there, so that actually works out perfect for us. Tristan, you need to hide though. Dora.
Go,
Start
shut
this
up,
mess.
run!
Okay.
Strike.
Well, screw you. Eliza, let's do a 5-foot stutter step into this fool. So she can get multiple attacks off. Straight up screw you, man. Alright, uppers. Juby.
Will they
Redeem
ever
yourself by killing
learn?
this guy off too. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's a tough nugget. Proto, you can shoot him from here, right?
Hear you cry.
What the hell's going on? There we go. About to say, guys, you let me down. I'll take the great axe magic for the time being. I'll probably drop it just because it's heavy, but taking that stuff. I'll take everything. I'll just drop what I don't want. Like you and drop these. These are worth 600 bucks a piece. So for 12 pounds, I mean, they're really worth taking with you. So again, I'm not leaving this stuff behind. So
I
don't
do
panic.
what I must.
But we gotta triage because again, we're going to be not only tired, we'll rest up. I got no problem with that. But we want to make sure that we're only taking
I just can't.
the most expensive things. How we doing on that check there, kiddo? You know what she needs? She could use the gloves of trap picking thingies. +5.
Done.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, well, yeah, we found some shit, too. Yay, treasure. Oh, more
I'm
treasure.
Done.
Nice. Alright. We're done here. Let's go around the corner, just make sure that there's not something weird over here. You never know when there's going to be like some random piece of loot just sitting in the corner. But I don't see anything. And I'm hitting the
I'm there.
tab key. Remember, tab key lights up everything like a Christmas tree that you've already seen. So it gives you the ability to make stuff glow. See that? That's me spamming on the tab key.
Follow if
Coming
you
over
dare.
here. Now we have another half of the tunnel. What am I talking about?
Pay attention.
The outside of this temple.
Got it.
Decent XP for that stuff too,
I
man.
do what I must.
Okay, doesn't look like we got anything here. Now it's time to get inside. This is going to be where the sister's at.
May we have a moment of
No,
rest?
we may not have a moment of respite. Stop asking me. Alright, so we have that, but before we do that, is there anything I need
Right
to
here, my
buff
friend.
up with? Let's get some death ward on. I don't remember if we get mugged inside this place. I don't think so.
I'll take care of it.
Definitely gonna put strength on somebody. Buff up myself, man. Just because. And again, since I have the extended magic, I'll actually fire off haste on the team. Now I just gave myself wings for the next day and 5 hours. So even when we take a knee, he's going to be having that spell on him. Okay. Huge stone slab blocks entrance to the tomb. The ancient stone surface is covered in worn inscriptions, barely visible beneath the moss. Knowledge World 30, read the inscriptions on the door. We're going to make that check. You managed to read several phrases of the ancient Cyclopean language, 720 XP. Cruel and evil go into the blind darkness, while kind and merciful go into even deeper darkness. Impenetrable blackness. Darkness opens every door. Wise and stupid, lewd and ascetic. There is not a single path in this world that won't lead into ultimate darkness. Examine the entrance. The crumbling ancient stone is densely covered with thick moss. Near the edge of the slab, some of the moss has been torn. Some unknown force must have moved it aside and then replaced it. Use detect magic. The door radiates a faint transmutation aura. Speak the magic word Kib that we learned from the Faceless Sister. The slab slides aside easily and noisily, making a crack wide enough for you to enter. Before you have a chance to take a single step, a voice calls out from inside the tomb. Wait, do not enter. Prop the door or it will close behind you. Unwilling to tempt fate, you move a large stone to the entrance and prop the door open. Enter. After entering, the slab won't close behind itself behind you. You step into the damp, cold darkness of the tomb. Boom! Tomb darkness. That always means treasure. Remember, she's trying to find those braziers. We have 3 braziers total. One already that we needed. There's a defaced sister. The only breathing creature in the ancient tomb is a miniature woman wrapped in gray cloak. She looks like a ghost herself. Who are you?
I'm one of the defaced sisters, a humble servant of benevolent spirits. No words can express my gratitude for saving me.
What is this place?
Once, Cyclopses used to own these lands, but their race was doomed to extinction. Their fortresses and palaces crumbled into dust, and only tombs remain.
What are you doing here?
Same as you, searching for the truth. My fate brought me here and opened the door before me. I didn't know it would slam shut behind my back. If fate didn't bring you here right after me, I would soon fall asleep beside the owners of this tomb.
You're welcome. Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Varnhold. I don't know much about the place, but ice-cold winds of ill fate blow over it. If my sisters are still alive, we can tell you more together.
Does the word Vortikai mean anything to you?
Lips of mortals didn't utter this word for thousands of years. It would be for the best if it remained so. Don't worry about the shadow of the past. It dispersed forever the day the sky fell upon the earth.
Your sister has sent me. She's waiting for you in the camp.
Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see her again. Let benevolent spirits guide you on your path. Let them help you, just like you helped me.
We'll give you a bow and leave the tomb. Peace out. Alright, so let's explore this mess.
There's something here.
I want it. Corrosive Tangi. We'll sell that off.
You see that?
I do see that. I also see this, and I see this. Get that trap.
Done.
Before we click on stuff, I'm going to explore the room for
I believe
treasure.
I found something. I wish there was another way.
Oh, hell. Did we just go into a battle? Red zombie. Oh. Poo on you, sir. 5-foot stutter step this way. And how about we do a little fire in your face, you son of a bitch. Not like me now, loser. How'd that work? Vulnerable. 16d6 of damage I'm doing right now, guys, with that spell. Normally it's 12d6. I have it intensified. That's why you see the yellow border. So it can go as high as 5 caster levels higher. So 12d6 is 1d6 per caster level. So it caps out normally at level 12. I'm a level 15 caster. However, I also have a thing called Mage Tattoo that gives me another +1 caster level to all my evocation spells. This is an evocation spell, therefore I'm considered level 16. Thanks to that and the intensified, I'm allowed to do more damage. Again, one more level and I'll be able to max it out at 17d6. That's the highest I can take it. That's still pretty damn baller. Proto. Let's have some fun. So, we never use this. So you see this Lesser Quicken Men Magic Rod? She has this kick-ass ability to straight up do Scorching Ray. But but she usually is limited in that, you know, she can only swing at it once in a combat round. Now, it'll probably die from this, just so we're clear. But if it doesn't, this is quickening it, so again, it'll fire off. Now, notice her attack and her swift action / her movement when I activate this, thanks to the fact that this toggle is on. See that? It didn't die, and she still has her attack. So we cast that as a swift action. So that took her swift action away, but she can still attack and move in the same combat round. That's why quicken rods are so overpowered and so overpriced. But now she can totally just whoop out the other one and straight up shoot him twice in the same combat round. And that's the name of that tune. Loser. What you get for sucking. Taking that axe. Alright, we got other stuff over here? Yes. Anything else over here? Oh, maybe over here. Yes. Taking my loots. Give me my loots. I want my loots. Alright, tab button is to see if there's anything I need to hammer on besides this thing over here. Oh, yeah, over here too. The container is full of sealed clay jars, each decorated with pictures of internal organs. Ew! The door cannot be opened. It's fake, just a carving on the wall. That's a weird thing to put in a damn tomb. Oh, got something here too. The stone face gazes at you from the wall. What stone face? What are you talking about? I guess that's supposed to be a face? Is that the eye of the Cyclops? That's just ugly. That's one of my other mods, by the way, the ability to rotate the camera angle. Highly recommend it. It is invaluable for just positioning things a little bit better. When you can't see behind a damn pillar, it gives you the opportunity to move stuff around a little and see. Since we're leaving the area, we're basically done here. I'm going to take everything with me. Now, remember we have to return to the Asimar, am I saying that wrong? Asimar Barbarian back in camp. Remember, she's got gold for us for finding out about her peeps. Sadly, all her peeps are straight up dead, so it really is not going to be the best story ever. We'll do our trick when it comes to leaving the area.
Right.
What the hell
when
here?
I saw you the first time. You're a thief, same as every one of your kin.
Says you, Raven, who clearly steals shit to make your nest, you jackass.
You think you've done a right thing, saved a life, but all that you did was help a thief take what wasn't hers in the first place. You're no better than that filthy creature.
Why are you following me? What do you want?
I have watched you, your behavior, your deeds. Don't flatter yourself thinking your actions are impressive. You're an oddity, a curiosity, a mark. Nothing more.
I'm not going to answer allegations, Crow. Be gone.
Pride in a pathetic creature like you. You wear it poorly. And your attempts to give me orders? I think not.
Enough, I'm leaving.
Run. Run for cover. Cower in your shelters like vermin. You won't escape the truth. Wherever you hide, it is always with you.
Again, they give you the option of saying your name in defiance like you give a shit about what this bird thinks about you or who the hell you are. We already know, don't give them your name. I'm tired of your insults, get lost. So, back to my original point. We gotta go back to the sister over here, or the sister, excuse me, the Asimar over here. Turn in our quest for her. She'll give us some gold, maybe. Kind of feel bad. Ah, there you are. Good job. A shame the rest of the group is gone, but at least the switch is intact here for your trouble. 1,220 bucks. We should leave now. Visit our camp sometime. We'll share a drink. Sounds good to me. So now, we want to head over here. And again, we're going to do our trick where we're going to grab everything. And we're tired, so it don't matter. We're going to get exhausted probably from doing this. Quick save, of course. Grab everything.
Would be welcome.
And then from here, we're going to price in descending order everything. And what we're going to do is drop something. Like so. Oh, come on now. Every time I do this. We need to be underweight, clearly. Everybody's tired, so that's not helping. And as soon as we put on all this weight, it's not surprising that everybody's going to start being exhausted, which is straight up going to screw us. But we're going to get rid of all the cheap stuff first. The cheap heavy stuff as well. So you see I'm getting rid of all the hide armor because it weighs a lot and it's not worth that much. Do the same with our leathers, studded leathers, and padded armor even for that matter. And normal chain shirts. Anything that's magical we'll probably want to keep. And we'll probably keep it simply because anything is probably like 600 bucks or more. So even if it weighs like 50 pounds, it's still worth taking in my opinion. But the masterwork stuff is kind of hit or miss too. Because there's stuff that weighs like 12 pounds, but it's 100 bucks, right? So you're like, yay! But then you also remember that you also need to keep your weight down. So what are you going to get rid of? The stuff that's only worth $100 or the stuff that's worth $600? You see my problem. So you're definitely going to keep the $600 stuff over the garbage. These daggers are not of any real interest to me. They're only $1 a piece. So drop them for the time being. Not that it's good enough to put us underweight. I'm just saying. Then we have all these chain shirts. And these ones are, again, break-even items. 25 for 25. We also have a caneberry pie recipe. We'll learn that. Drop these chain shirts and we'll see where we're at after dropping all this. Because, again, it's not magical. It's not masterwork or anything like that. So it's bare minimum loot. Oh, we'll get rid of that great sword too, because I guarantee you that thing's a piece of piss. Oh, and we have some scale mail here as well to drop. Okay, now where are we at? Okay, so we're at heavy. But again, remember, we have people that are tired. That's a -2 to strength, -2 to strength, -2 to strength. So we have 3 people that are lower than what they should be. Would it put us to the point where we're going to be into the medium? I still doubt it. So again, the question is what do you get rid of? Well, again, these things are $8 a piece, but they weigh 2 pounds. You might as well drop them versus getting rid of something that's worth 50 to 100 bucks a piece. I'm going to get rid of those crossbows because those are probably heavy. And that's it. These things are slightly better than garbage, but they're still garbage compared to what you've been taking back to base. The next thing to check on would be pelts, because you have probably a lot of those things. So look for your animal skins. $5.40 for 108 pounds. That's 108 pounds. We could put this down to 130 right now by dropping these things, but that's again 540 bucks gone. I can't say that that's worth losing. We rest, we'll lose 60 pounds that way, and that'll put us 180, and everyone's strength will go back up, so that might be worth that. The only other thing I could think of dropping would be no, none of that. But yeah, not that, because again, this thing here, 150 for 50. Drop that. And weapon-wise, everything here should be, in my opinion, masterwork or better, except for, of course, these 2 weird items. So everything here is worth 100 bucks or more. That's a lot of hundreds. See what I'm saying? So, again, heavy stuff, 10 pounds for that faux sharp, but that's 4 grand and change. And the Tongi, 4 pounds, but again, 4 grand and change. Not really keen on getting rid of some of that stuff. So we're going to totally keep it. And again, the Nobleman's Amusement's a funny weapon just to straight give to someone that's capable of just using a longbow that has no skill in the longbow. Here you go. Suddenly they're not crap anymore. So we're taking all this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to camp. First, let's check the map. I want to make sure we didn't leave a pile somewhere we didn't click, right? So we're going to camp. There we go. And again, I should be checking actually to make sure that my spell book hasn't changed in a way. His is up, but his is up because I want to take that back. His is up because it's up. I need to give him another spell. Oh, let's give him I'm trying to think of stuff. Remember, he can cast spells on anybody now. Fox is cunning. Eagle Splendor. Let's give it another bark skin. And here, we'll grab a airwalk. Ooh, that's a good one. Again, he can cast that on anybody. Echolocation. blind sight. Oh, death ward. There we go. And nothing for level 5 yet, even though he has a spell already learned from it. And I should actually check her
No
while I'm
one
thinking about it,
stands
just
in my
because.
way.
And we'll do the same with Tristan, just to make sure. He's already been done, so now we got everybody resting. And we're going to do, to, again, get back underweight. That the strength will help, but if I literally take away that and just use the rations, I can, like, guarantee that we have, like, a really good, I don't know, perception check or some shit. And that's good enough for me. We'll use 6 rations. That's 60 pounds of weight. And I keep saying I'm going to find out what that Mastodon thing does. God damn, I can't believe I keep forgetting to check that shit.
You keep making jokes. But it's my back that you hide behind in battle.
I'm not hiding. I'm providing tactical support. If you don't understand the difference, maybe I should just sit still during our next battle. I assure you, you'll feel my absence very quickly.
Tell him, Judy. Oh, everyone's healed. Alright, now let's look at that damn buff. Jeez Louise. What are we getting for that? So first off, it's a Mastodon stake. Everyone's getting up, plus 1.5 temporary hit points per character level rounded down. So 18, 22, 16, 18. Alright, alright. And it doesn't look like anyone has anything other than the 1. And I don't think I do either. Yep. Okay, so that's all we have. No one on the team benefits from it beyond that. But that's extra hit points. I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at, man. If you're level 20 character at the end of this game and using the Mastodon stake deal, that's another, what, 30 hit points added to your character for the day? Temporary, obviously. That's not bad. And again, we are right where we need to be. Just underweight. Taking none of that crap. Again, we can come back for it later and pack it out like some kind of pack mule. But unless you're really hard up for cash, most people would probably straight up just ignore that stuff and say, sorry, we're not coming back for you. But again, we're doing fine. We have one more sister to find. We're going back to the barbarian base. Hopefully not too slow. Let's actually cut down. Gotta avoid that mess. I don't want to have to deal with it because we gotta get back to our camp too, remember? Or at least within the zone so we can check to make sure that he passes his skill check. Hopefully we don't get mugged by the sisters or the barbarians for being pissed that we're helping the sisters off. You never know when that shit's going to get real. We got over here Doug the merchant. Where's bro? Offer him my junk. I want to keep that short sword though, like I said.